Hey guys, it's Ben the Coin Geek at Old Pueblo Coin, and today I want to talk to you a little bit about a big collection I got, but first I want to talk about the timing of the videos that we put out, because I've been getting a lot of questions about when the videos come out or don't come out. And of course, if you're new to us, then you maybe just be looking at old videos because there's a bunch of videos you can view. But if you've been viewing for a while and you don't realize, we actually put out about 6 videos per week. So if you're only seeing a few of them, what you need to do is make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification button on YouTube, and that way in your subscription area on YouTube and in your feed, my video should come up for you pretty much daily. So we're going to try keeping that pace if we can. It's kind of a long pace, but the other thing for you to know is that I don't get to make all the videos that I want to make because don't control the timing of all the things that happen in life. So sometimes I get a big collection in and I want to show you a bunch of stuff, but I just don't have the time or real estate during the day to get to it. Now, part of this is because I actually film most of my videos in 2, 3, 4 at a time in a segment, so that I have time for other things in the rest of the running the business and trying to get after life, right? So unfortunately, not everything that comes in the door I get to show you and make a video about. And so this is one of those times, because right now I don't have the real estate to actually do a deep dive into a bunch of the coins that I just bought in an old collection. And old time customer of mine, and really when I was going through the coins, a couple things really sparked my interest. And one was just how the market changes over time. And the second thing is, where is value now? Where will value be in the future? And the third thing is just how volatile the market can be in a short window of time. So this collection was from roughly like the 1999, 2000 era. So here's an old commemorative dollar off our board for $6. Of course, no one considered it to be a good buy at the time, but still, with the price of silver, it went up. And what I found was similar to that. You had coins like, old Walking Liberty halves and XF. They were $2.50, $3, stuff like that. So it was interesting because most all that low end market has gone up quite a bit. So if you've collected over the years and you actually have a lot of low end stuff, that stuff actually has done quite well. Now, in some of the certified material, it was really a mixed bag when I was looking at it. So he had some like old Walking Liberty half dollars. This one at the time was about a $40 coin, and today is about a $70 coin. But this 1941 and MS64, he paid about $40 and it's worth about $50 today. So not a huge amount of appreciation. And the ones that really surprised me are things like old Mercury dimes. There's certain areas of the market that I like that I'm always surprised when I look and see that the market hasn't changed much. This coin was like $13 and it bids at about $13 still, which is just a shame because I don't even want to sell it for that. It's a cool old rattler, and it's kind of a neat coin. So you have the long-term effect of 20 years worth of collecting, and you can see where things have changed. And then there were a bunch of peace dollars that he sold that I want to talk about some of the market on that, because for example, just a really beautiful MS65 dollar that today is over 100, 100.5, but 100.25, something like that. But for a long time, these were like $75 in recent history. He paid about 100 for it when he bought it from us originally, and so it went down to 75, and now it's back up to probably 1.25. And then there's some really interesting volatile areas, which is something that I'm looking at this 22S peace dollar in MS65, and so when he bought this coin, the gray sheet did not have CAC listings. It did not have the CAC listings, and so now when you look at this listing, the gray sheet shows the CAC price is actually close to this huge number, this 1,700, but the non-CAC number is like $1,000 or $950, and that is something that's happened in the marketplace relatively recently, like in the last 5 years, where you saw the gray sheet put in CAC prices, and just regular certified coins by PCGS and NGC started dropping, but the CAC ones kind of like held their value, so to speak. So I don't have the real estate to talk about what I think about all that. But speaking of market volatility, so we have the old stuff from 20 years ago that he did pretty good on, a lot of the low end especially. Some of the graded stuff was a mixed bag. You have stuff from the last like 10 years that there's been some bifurcation of price. And then you have stuff that's really different. like this coin here, this 1921 in MS64. So the market is so hot on these right now that the gray sheet's off. Like the gray sheet shows this is a $1,000 coin, but the last 3 or 4 I've seen that I've sold have gone for like $1,400 to $1,500, and they're just kind of going through the roof. So anyway, it's fun buying a big collection. We'll start putting as much of the stuff up on our website as we can, and if not, some of it ends up on eBay, some on the website. One more note, in our show notes, as I call them, but in every video there's a section where there's comments, and right above the comments section where we put information, and in that information usually we'll have very specific links to items that we show in a given video. So a lot of times people ask about, you know, a coin, if it's available for sale or not, and usually if it's available for sale, there will be actually a direct link to that item in the video. So anyways, let me know what you think about market volatility. If you have not already, please do consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell so that you get the videos in order as they come out. All right, thanks so much for watching, guys. I'm Ben the Coin Geek. You can subscribe by clicking on the button in the corner and watch more videos on the right side of the screen. Thanks.